Learners, hope you all are doing good. Today in this session we are going to see one scenario based problem. So let's understand the scenario and then we will try to implement the solution. So let's suppose there is one application where we will pass the employee ID and we will get the details of that corresponding employee. So here we are sending the inputs in a string form, E1, E2, and E3. We can pass single string or we can pass like more than one employee ID together. So we can pass 1 to n employee ID, or if we want we can pass single employee ID, and if we enter we will get the desired output. So let's suppose if someone is sending E1, E2, and E3 and enter, he will get the details of Rahul, Rohan, and Roni, because E1 is for Rahul and E2 is for Rohan and E3 for Roni. So let's understand what is the implementation code behind this um, application. So we will try to write one code and see that might be the possible solution for this application. Okay, so let's move to the Oracle and let me create one table, employee details, where I'm having the employee ID and first name as column, and let's insert the five data to this table. So we have inserted. Let me commit this also, and now check the details. So select a star from EMP details. So we have five employee ID and corresponding names. Okay, so we need to find the solution behind this application, where we are just sending the input as a string, E1, E2 as employee ID, and we are getting the corresponding name. So let's try with the first solution. So select a star from EMP detail, where EMP ID in. So what is user is sending? So user is sending E1, E2, and E3. So we are just taking for jump, like for now we are taking this E1, E2, and E3. So let's think whether the solution is correct or not. So just pause the video and see, check whether we have written the correct solution or not. So if I run this, it will fail because as we sending the input as a string to this application, and we are getting this name, corresponding name. So we need to discrete the value, since this is currently this is considered as a single unit string. So we need to make it discrete to work as desired. So let me copy this solution and keep it in single quote. So this will make the discrete list value, and then we will try to run this solution to check whether it's working or not. So see, so if we run this, we are seeing it's coming the desired value. So let's suppose if someone want to change the value of E2 to E5, so he can just click and run the query and get the details for E5. But user is sending the data in as E1, E2, and E3. He is not sending the data with single code. So he is not sending the discrete value, right? So how can we get this discrete value? So just pause the video and try to think of one solution where we can get this discrete value. For now, I am going to give one possible solution for this issue. Okay, so for this type of issue where we are getting sending a string and we need to have the corresponding data, like we need to convert into row data. So we will use a regular expression. Okay, so in Oracle there is one function reg expression underscore substring, so substr, and then we need to pass the text. So what is our required text is here, like user is sending employee ID, so it should be E1, E2, E2, E3, E4, E5. Okay, and then we need to pass the pattern. So pattern, and then we need to send the position and then occurrence. Okay, so let me write one generic regular expression and we will try to get it from the dummy table dual. Okay, so select regular expression substr, um, so user was sending E1, then suppose E2, and then E3. For now we can just keep it 3 employee ID, and now then we need to pass the um, pattern. So what would be the pattern for this? So we can write this in big bracket, and here we can give one caret sign, and then comma, plus, and semi. So this will fetch or matches the one pattern, and then one comma. So we need to the position, like from where it will start. So it will start from first position, and then the occurrence. So let's suppose we want to have the second occurrence. So I'm just giving it second, and from here we are trying to get this data. We are trying to get this data from dummy table, which is dual. So dual is a dummy table which is created in Oracle to get the details. So let's understand what I have written. So we have written like select regular expression substring. This is the text, whatever user is passing. It may be U1, E2, E3, E4, E5, and then this pattern is ensuring like this will match to any character sequence, but it will not match to comma. Okay, so except comma it will match, and then we are giving the position, like from where it will start. So it will start from position first, and the occurrence, for which occurrence we want to have the data. So for now I want E2, so I have given the 2. So let's run this regular expression, and we are trying to get the value from dual. So see, it should return E2. So here we can see it's returning E2. Now let's try to get the E3. So if we run this, we are getting the E3. Now try to write one generalized solution for our issue. So our issue was like we are not sending the employee ID in the string format, not sending the value in the discrete list values. So we can just send this in the discrete value. So I will directly write this value here and pass this in the in. So let's try to run this query. So see, we are getting the E3. So our table was here. So let me run this table and pin. So at E3 the name was Roni, and when we are running this query, so it is giving us the Roni. So we are getting the value for single row. So let's suppose if I want to get the value of E2 position, like for E2 occurrence I want to get the value, so we can just run E2, so it will send us Rohan. So but user might send the data from 1 to n, right? So how can we iterate this? So in Oracle there is one clause, level clause, which will help us to iterate. So level and connect by is help us to generate 1 to n row. So let's see. Let me write uh, level in place of the occurrence, and from dual we are trying to get this value. So now and always remember, for now level and connect by will always work together. Okay, so dual and let me use the connect by also. And what we want to iterate, we want to iterate the same data, right? So let me copy this regular expression. So, okay, so okay, now okay, and we will ensure like this table should, like this search should not be null, so I will give null also. And for now let me keep it in this. So see, let me run this query. So it iterates from first position to third position, and we get all the details: Rahul, Rohan, and Ronnie. So this is how we get the details. And label and connect by is a clause which help us to generate rows from 1 to n. Okay, hope you understand the solution. So this might be the implemented code behind this application, which is get giving the correct details corresponding to their employee ID. Thank you, learners. Please like, share, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.